Moving here from Philly, how long have you been in Los Angeles pursuing a hip-hop career? Or because I know it started in Philly.
Yeah.
But how long have you been in Los Angeles?
I've been here since December 21st last year.
Last year?
Last year.
Wait, that's months. 2019?
2018. Yeah,
okay.
2018.
Like, you've been here 2 months, girl.
That'd be crazy. So yeah, one year and a month or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I want to ask you, because the first thing I see is your combat boots, your pants, your army fatigue, swag. This really like forest. It's more forest than an army situation.
Jungle swag.
And yeah, jungle swag. That's exactly what it is. But I have a question about female rappers. What makes you decide to be this rapper versus Cardi B, Meg the Stallion rapper?
I decided to be myself.
There it is. There it is. Yeah.
Because you could decide, you could choose other things, but it's a choice to be yourself. Yeah. People think that, you grow up, you would think that being yourself is an easy choice, but sometimes with society and social media now, and there's nothing wrong with it, I understand it, but it's a choice now to be yourself no matter what other people think or what's trending or what's going on, especially in entertainment. So
yeah, you're right. I mean, it is very hard today to make the choice to be yourself, because so much of the world is telling you what to be today. And it's often been around, but today you get bombarded with who you should be. And it seems like other than, is it M.A.?
Young M.A.
Other than Young M.A., I've not seen a rapper that's not showing their ass and titties. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, this is trending, so this is what we're gonna do now. But your whole stilo, your whole vibe to me is Queen Latifah, is royalty, is like, are you influenced any by Queen Latifah? Oh,
I love Queen Latifah. Every time I do like an interview and someone mentions her, I go, I'm gonna play her in her movie.
You will! Girl, you can't play her in a movie!
When it's time, I'm going for that role. I'm gonna get it. I already put it out there.
I see that. It's out there. Yeah. It's so out there. LG as Queen Latifah, for sure, for sure. We were talking earlier about your freestyle. How'd that get started? Talk about it, like the initial.
The love, definitely just the love of music. My mom did music when she was younger, so did my dad, and our whole family kind of just was always into music. Singing.
When you say they were into music, what do you mean by that? Were they in a band, or did they just like to listen to it on the radio?
So my great-grandfather, he actually performed and traveled, as well as my uncles. My mom, she wasn't in a band or pursued music, but she always loved to rap and freestyle with her friends, and I was just always a part of it, in the presence of it, just watching them rap and freestyle. So I just kind of fell in love with it as well at a young age. And when I was like 4 years old, my mom wrote a rap. It was like 8 bars. All right, and I still remember it, but I'm not gonna go there. But
you said, no, I want to hear it now, LG. What is it?
It was like 8 bars, and she used to rap it to me every day.
Every day?
Until I learned it, and then I started rapping it at family reunions and stuff. But it was like, and it's the 90s now.
Okay.
It was like,
I probably like it. That's my, you know what I'm saying? That's my year. I'm probably like, oh, that's dope.
So. One day I had a dream I was president. People knew my name everywhere I went. I made a few changes, it may sound whack, but the first thing I did was paint the White House black. Brothers and sisters need unity. The same thing equal for you and me. I swear all we need is a mental change. Some people think all we need is a game or some rap or some crack, but that's truly whack. It's not where you're from, it's where you're at, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Try to make a better future for kids like me who have dreams.
Yeah. It literally gives me chills to know that your mom was teaching you at the age of 4 to be proud to be black, to be unapologetically black. That shows where your mom's spirit and soul is, you know what I'm saying? Because so many kids are ashamed to be black, don't want to be black, have a problem with being black because it's not whatever we want it to be. So the fact that your mother made you memorize that at the age of 4? Girl. So I'm assuming you like to be black.
Oh, I love being black.
I'm assuming.
I ain't got a choice now, right?
You ain't got no choice.
Yeah, that's who I am.
I'm assuming you ain't trying to be nothing but black.
Yes, ma'am.
So the freestyle, I thought it was funny you were telling me that your mom would like put up a box of cereal and you would have to freestyle about it.
Seriously.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I'm the oldest of 5.
And did they ever like join in?
Oh yeah. So I have a song with every every sibling in my family I have a song with. I have songs with cousins, like, I mean, not to say that they do music, but I found a way to put them on the record. Especially, like, my mom bought me Pro Tools when I was 12 years old, so I had a Design box.
Don't tell me you work Pro Tools.
Yes, ma'am.
I work Pro Tools. Do you understand?
Oh, let's go.
Oh, hell yeah, I work Pro Tools. But let me tell you, not many women do. That's all I'm saying. Not many women know how to get down on Pro Tools and stuff because we're often in front of the camera or on the mic. But behind that mic, where Missy Elliott be, that's where you want to be. I'm sorry, go ahead with the story. You get me excited, girl.
No, engineering is tedious. It is. I always give respect to the engineers and producers because that's a different type of job. It's a science behind it at all times. But my mom blessed me with it when I was 12, so I used to be in the basement, like, cooking up songs. It'd be like 8, 10 songs. Some days, like, 8 to 10 songs, and I'd be like, Mom, come hear this song. She'd be like, I'm here tomorrow, all right? Show me 10 other songs. I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, all right, let me show you this song. So, yeah, I got a bunch of songs. The audio was all over the place from when I was a teenager, from 12 all the way up to, like, 17.
Girl, your mama is
trying
fierce.
to figure it out.
First of all, kudos to your mama is something else.
Yeah, shout out to Mom. Love
But
you,
I
Mom.
haven't heard you mention your dad.
Yeah.
So was he a part of your life?
My dad wasn't really a part of my life. He was young and got into some foolish things at a young age. So I wouldn't say that is his fault, but he wasn't a part of my life. However, my dad did make beats and he did do music. So in the little bit of time that I did get to know him, through some of my teenage years. He produced beats and stuff like that. And again, everyone in my family always embraced my love for music. So. I'll give it.
Well, I can see why, because you're like you're good in it. I mean, you're dope. When was the first time you heard your music on the radio, or have you yet?
So yes. So the first time I heard my music on the radio was actually in New York City, Hot 97.
That's big.
DJ Drewski played my song. Show Me What You Got. Yeah, and it was totally unplanned. It was like I got a chance to meet him. And we were just vibing out, and I played him a record. I met him and Sky. I was with a good friend of mine, Mex, and he was just like, I like this record, I'm gonna play it tonight. I was like, what? Like, that was how it went. It was that simple. It was just like, yeah, I like this record. I played a bunch of them, but the one record, he was like, I like this one. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna play it on the air tonight. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, and there it goes. It was on the radio.
So did you hear it while you were in the studio, or did you go outside in the car and hear it on the radio?
I made my best friend Ray go to the car and film it, and while I stayed in the studio and sat on there and watched him hit play, because I couldn't believe it was happening. And that was the first time. So, and then the second time was Philadelphia, which really means a lot to me.
Your hometown.
Yeah. DJ Cosmic Kev, Power 99. I did the Come Up show, and I freestyled on it, Icon freestyle, and he played it on the radio for the entire year and some change. Like there was always like every other day somebody tagging me saying like, yo, you're on the radio. So, guys, shout out to DJs who show love. So.
Yeah. Don't you miss the DJs who can put records on put songs on the radio? Because the radio is not quite like that anymore. So when you do get a song on the radio, I always tell artists, like, you got to be super happy about that. It's very hard today, even harder than it used to be, because typically the DJs don't even control the music that's on the radio stations. So that was dope. Do you feel like male artists respect you?
Absolutely. Yeah. The ones I've encountered.
You said what?
The ones I've encountered, yes. They do.
But is it because they know you come hard, they know you have the talent and you can go toe-to-toe with them?
I think it's because of the art of hip-hop, like just the freestyling, the hardcore side of the rap stuff that I do and people have seen me do. I think that also the ones who get the chance to really hear, and like the ones who sit in studios with me and hear the music, really get to get a different side of me and get a different respect for me that everyone else will be able to see this year, because it's been a while since I've actually released music.
Right.
But when it comes to those personal moments in the studio showing some of my music, they get blown away because they're like, wait a minute. Like, I know you can rap. Like, everybody goes, oh, you can rap, you can freestyle, but can you make a song?
Yeah.
Can you make a good song? Exactly.
There's a difference. For all the old people out there,
yes.
What's Cash Doll Crazy?
Okay, so basically the song was inspired by, I don't know if you know Cash Doll. She's
I'm
from
not
Detroit.
that dang on old.
Yes.
I know who Cash Doll is.
So yes, Cash Doll. We're both from the same city, and basically the song was just
An homage to her.
Yeah, basically like when I get older like her, I want to be able to be a boss like her, ride in Bentleys and Benz
You've
like her.
met her before?
Yes, I actually opened up for her.
Girl, shut up. You opened up for Cash Doll?
Yes.
What?
I did. It was so fun. It was very fun.
How did that happen? Like what happened?
So basically he's like my brother. His name is Miles. And he does like school tours around Detroit. And so he had like a slot open for the actual Cash Doll concert in Detroit. And he was like, so sis, you need to come and perform. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do Cash Doll Crazy because, I mean, it's Cash Doll's concert and this is like the song, this is why I made the song, so I'm gonna do this. And I actually met her before, like when I was younger, and I see her through the city all the time, like when we do events with each other, different things like that, so.
Did you all share a conversation together? Did you get to talk to her one-on-one or?
Yes, well, we were sitting right there on the couch because I could see them.
What she say, what you say, what she say, what you say?
Basically, we were just talking like, she was like, oh my God, you are so pretty, I love the song. And she knew the lyrics to the song. And I'm like, what? How did you? Like, what? So she knew the lyrics to the song. I'm like, this is crazy. She's like, yeah, just keep going. You're gonna be big. You're amazing. So I was like,
you are amazing. I would have to agree with that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you want to tell everyone how old you are?
I'm 14 for those who don't know.
The camera should have panned to the audience.
Yes, I'm 14. I'm 14.
So rapping since you were 5.
Yes.
So you're a hard 9 years in the game.
Right
now.
Yes.
Do you remember your first song at 5?
Yes. Okay, so it was a school talent show. And I was the only kindergartner in the actual talent show.
So you actually remember this?
Yeah, I remember the
song. Well, I guess it wasn't that long ago.
So it goes, is Brooklyn in the house without a doubt? I'm a little cutie that you're talking about. 5 years old on the way to the top. On a money mission, and I can't be stopped. Hannah Montana ain't got nothing on me, so put your hands in the air, help me rock this beat. Go Brooklyn, go Brooklyn.
So I have to ask, did you win the talent show?
It wasn't a win. I would have won it if there was a competition.
I love the confidence, girl. You like, I would have won,
yeah,
but it wasn't really a contest.
Yeah.
Okay, well that was a nice talent show.
Yeah.
Talent show, nobody wins.
They called it a variety show.
Oh, it was a variety show.
Yeah.
So how does your schoolwork come into play with all of, I mean, you're opening up for Cash Doll, for crying out loud. How does school play a part in all of this?
I am homeschooled now. I got homeschooled at the beginning of 7th grade, and I'm in 9th now, so I've been homeschooled for like 2 years now.
Do you miss out on any of the friendships or connections that you could have with those students at school? I've lost friendships, and I've gained some like through the industry and like through social media and stuff. But I miss the friendships, but it's just like people don't understand like the things that I do and what I have to do, like going on the road and stuff. And they would get mad at me like because I can't attend a birthday party, but I'm like, I'm in Atlanta. I'm opening for Cash Doll.
Right, I'm opening for Cash Doll right now. Do we have to argue about your birthday
party? Do you understand my priorities at this moment in time?
Yeah.
Speaking of social media,
yes,
your song Emoji.
Right.
Am I correct in saying it has 50 million views?
Yes, it just hit while I was in New York. So I just flew in from New York yesterday. So it just hit 50 million.
50 million views.
Yes.
Girl, I would ask, did you see this for yourself? But clearly, since you've been doing it since 5, it's all you've seen for yourself.
I mean, I wasn't expecting this, really. I was not expecting it. So Emoji was my second, like, hit song, I would say.
Did you put it on YouTube?
Yes, it was on YouTube. So that's where all the 50 million came from. So I had a song before that called Kiki Taught Me. And that's it, like...
You talking about Kiki Palmer?
No, I'm not talking about Kiki Palmer. Everyone thinks that.
Drake Kiki?
No. Actually... Girl, I think Drake stole that from me because my song was out first. So, you know.
You might be right.
I'm definitely
You might be right.
Drake stole that from me.
Yeah.
Drake, if you're watching this, give me my credit.
She gonna need her cash doll, cash doll coming down on her.
But yes, so, and then Emoji came after Kiki Taught Me. And Emoji, I think, is bigger than Kiki Taught Me on YouTube right now. So that's crazy. But I was not expecting this, but I'm just so overwhelmed with all the love and support from all my supporters. It's crazy.
How do you you seem, I don't know you, this is my first day meeting you.
Yeah.
But you seem to be humble.
Yeah.
You seem to be down to earth.
Yes.
But at 14 years old, with the success that you've had, how is it possible to be so chill about all of this?
People ask me this all the time. I do not know. It's just, I think it was just meant for me. Like God made it for me, like to just do this, like, cause music and just entertainment overall has been like my passion. Like I knew I was gonna do this since I could, you know, climb up on the mirror when I couldn't even walk, and you know, act like I was Beyonce. But yeah, so I just think God just made it for me.
So you were signed by legendary Kevin Liles.
Yes.
And what was the moment like for you?
It was amazing being noticed by, you know, Lior and Kevin Liles over at 300. And I just thank them for what they have done for me, but me and the team, you know, have thought like for my best, you know, interest that going independent is best for me, because the people that they had like working with me didn't know what to do with someone so young, because I was 12 at the time. I was 12? Yeah, I was 12.
I don't know why people don't know what to do with people who are young nowadays, because it's the young people that are making the money and killing it today. Like literally.
Yes.
If you look on YouTube, that it's how Justin Bieber got discovered.
Exactly.
You know, if you find someone as talented as you, as confident as you, I don't see who wouldn't snatch you up and know exactly what to do with you. I mean, if I were 14, I would be fangirling out. You understand what I'm saying? Like if I was 15, I'd be fangirling out, because you seem to have it all together. Do you ever feel bad? Do you ever feel down and out? Because this business is not for the faint at heart.
The only time I feel bad is when because it's just like, I go on the road, I go to different cities, I go to different states. The only time I feel bad is like missing my friends and family. That's the only time really. Because like it's me and my mom, or Mr. B&B, the owner of the label, the CEO of the label I'm with now, B&B Records from Detroit. Or it's just me and my team on the road, and you know, I have brothers. I'm the only girl, so I have my brothers at home.
How many brothers you have?
I have 3 brothers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they in the music industry too?
My little brother claims he is. He tries to be, but when we try to take him,
how you gonna shade on your little brother? And you was trying to be at 5.
Okay, because we take him to the studio and then he gets shy, and I'm like,
okay.
If you want to do this,
you gotta be in it.
You gotta do it. Like, come on now. But then he wants to be a gamer. He wants to be a artist. I'm like, you have to make up your mind. What do you want to do?
Well, he got a lot going on. You know, he got a lot going on. He's gonna be worldwide. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna do it all.
Yes.
He's gonna do it. Speaking of doing it all, do you have other aspirations outside of making your music pop?
Yes, I do.
What?
I'm an actress. I love acting. I'm not gonna say I love acting.
We have that in common.
Yeah.
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 It's my love. It's my love. Yeah.
Yes. Modeling,
I don't get to do it
acting.
often though, but I love it.
Yeah. So modeling, acting, dancing. Yeah, that's what.
What made you like acting? What made you love acting?
Okay. So, I was in a few plays when I was like 7 or 8, right? And I just felt natural on stage, like doing my lines and acting with other actors and actresses. I just felt natural, and I was like, okay, so I could do my music, but I can also go do movies too, because why not?
You can.
Right.